The Flerken are alien creatures resembling Earth cats in appearance and behavior. They reproduce by laying up to 117 eggs and possess many tentacles that can extend from their mouths. Their bodies also hold pocket realities, bubbles of space and time that exist in other worlds. There are 2 known Flerkens in the Marvel multiverse, Goose and Chewie. In Captain Marvel issue 2, titled Don't Be Flerken Ridiculous, we were introduced to Goose. Goose was a Flerken brought to Earth by Marvel. She assumed an alias of Dr. Wendy Lawson, and Goose lived with her as a pet while looking like a normal Earth cat. After Marvel's death, Goose was left alone in the Project Pegasus facility. 6 years later, S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Nick Fury and Carol Danvers visited the facility while looking into the past of both Danvers and Dr. Lawson. Fury took a liking to Goose, who snuck aboard the airplane that they used to escape pursuit from the base. They later took Goose to Marvel's laboratory in Earth's orbit, where Goose was revealed as a Flerken. She used her tentacles to swallow the Kree warriors that attacked them and also swallowed the Tesseract which contained an Infinity Stone. While escaping the orbital station, Goose scratched Fury, permanently damaging his left eye. Fury kept Goose close to him, which paid off, as the Flerken eventually coughed up the Tesseract. In Captain Marvel issue 8, titled Release the Flerken, we were introduced to Chewie. Chewie was found during the House of M incident. Carol Danvers found a cat in the House of M reality, and threw it at her counterpart from that reality's archenemy Warren Traveler during a fight, making his time travel spell go awry and having him go to the unwarped Earth 616, bringing the cat with him. After a mix-up by hotel receptionists, Carol would adopt the cat and name it Chewie. When Carol, now Captain Marvel, left Earth to explore the universe, she took Chewie with her. When she encountered the Guardians of the Galaxy, member Rocket Raccoon identified Chewie as a Flerken, a dangerous alien species similar to Earth's cats. Rocket tried to kill Chewie before it could lay eggs, but Carol interrupted his hunt. Weeks later, Chewie was revealed to be in fact a Flerken, having laid over 100 eggs at the time Captain Marvel's ship was stormed by a goo-like hive. Captain Marvel, Carol's friend Tick, Rocket, and Chewie managed to fight off the aliens, while Chewie's eggs hatched. Carol took Chewie and her 117 offspring to a rescue center in the Tyvorn cluster, where she planned to leave her and the kittens to be taken care of. However, Chewie later teleported back to Carol's ship to stay with her. When the murderous symbiote-powered Carnage set out to retrieve the traces of symbiote left behind on anybody who was ever bonded to one, he set his sights on Captain Marvel, who had been briefly bonded to Venom. While Carol was away on a mission, he infected Chewie with a symbiote, forcing her to attack Carol when she returned. Chewie devoured Captain Marvel into one of the pocket dimensions inside her body, but Carol managed to strip the symbiote off her pet from the inside. Chewie then vomited Carol and the symbiote, becoming free from its influence. In Marvel Action Captain Marvel issue 3, titled, I'm Flerken Out, the Kree have launched a Flerken breeding program, seeding the creatures on inhabited worlds where they were adopted as pets because of their cuteness. The Kree then took control of the Flerkens with a signal beacon, directing them to attack the native species. The plan was foiled by Captain Marvel and the Guardians of the Galaxy, after which Carol tasked the Guardians with relocating all revealed Flerkens on Earth to their new homeworld. The species are said to be able to store entire universes within their mouths, within which they can access and store a great many things to draw upon at will. Flerken possess a mess of tendrils kept within their mouths. They can use these for support and offensive tactics. Sprouted tendrils host a nest of fanged and ravenous maws which can bite down on and gobble up just about anything. The subspaces within themselves can also be used as a means of instantaneous transportation. The process can be messy to say the least, however. At least in Earth TRN 711 all Flerkens share access to the same pocket dimension. If one survives being swallowed by a Flerken and is able to find their way back, the exit point can be from any Flerken anywhere. In the Earth 199999 reality, a scratch from a Flerken causes severe tissue damage to humanoids. As Nick Fury found out when a claw swipe from Goose to his left eye resulted in scarring and permanent loss of function. The Flerken is also able to understand cognitive conversation. Overwhelming cuteness may prove to be of its strongest traits. Alien aspects are accessed through their oral cavity. If somehow muzzled, a Flerken is as helpless as an earth cat.